Welcome on in. Today I am streaming my OHS Season 65 Round 3 game, where I am playing Kevindola. We are both 1-1, so this is effectively an elimination game. I have the Vark build. Kevin has 9 microcore. That's 9 individuals. This is a partial common squad event with Maladrix and then the Ninjas of the Northern Wind. Getting started here shortly, so I'm going to hop onto the game and we'll get going. I do need to post this link still. Ooh, you can't even see the game. Ha, I'm wrong. I'm nuts. Wait, hang on. Why is it not streaming the game? I clearly screwed up something. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh crap, that's in the wrong place too. Yeah, I'm a mess. Give me 1 second while I get the streaming setups fixed. Sorry, I was recording something earlier, and apparently I forgot to change my OBS setup back to what it should be, where you can actually see the game. And actually, let's go ahead and put me down there. Probably the best bot for it. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, now you can actually see the map. Look at that. What a good outcome. Okay, give me 1 moment to get the link posted in places, and then I'll hop in and we shall get started. Self-promotion. OHS Season 65. And it looks like Kevin's in voice, so I'll hop in there. Hello, hello.
Ahoy.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you? You had a good holiday?
Yeah, pretty good holiday. Pretty low eventful, low key, relaxing. So,
Yeah.
I am streaming, just FYI. So, audio's there.
Okay. Sure.
Yep. Curious to see how this one goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I regret my army decisions, but we'll see.
Well, we'll see. I feel like a lot of times people are like, I don't know about this matchup.
There's a lot of that in here. Yeah, there's a lot of that in Heroscape.
You're always envisioning the worst outcome for how you play.
That's true. No, I'm just still living in fear of a practice game I played with Varks into. This was for 2 V cheeses ago. I was testing my Vark build into the 8 range micros, so the 4 micros with Laglor or something, and the 8 range was just like so oppressively brutal into Varks. There's just no way to get to them. So that one's just still on my mind from last time.
I don't have 8 range.
That's true. I know. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for that. That gives me. 8 range was not a fun thing to.
This has to go better than this has to go better than the last OHS game we had where you had Varks.
Ah, yes.
Varks game.
Indeed, that I definitely made a mistake in there, but it also went terribly. But I could have played that better. I should have positioned one of those Grey Spears in a different place than where it was. It was a mistake, and I got max punished for it. So sometimes it's gonna happen that way. Good luck. Have fun.
Yep.
All right. Just move that up there. Oops. So with the way this is positioned, it's going to be tough for me to avoid taking shots. I wanted to win initiative in this game. It's going to be tough for me to avoid taking micro shots on order marker 2 down into things, which is a real problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually most worried about using the ladder rungs to get up to the max height. I'm going to have to try to play this like pretty turtly, I think, to try to come in at the end of the round for an initiative switch into whatever guys come at me. I don't think I'm going to get to play this one nearly as aggressively as I wanted to in round one with losing initiative. Just see how many can actually get to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can deny that one who just moved from getting to me, which I will probably have to do. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to sort of run away from the north end to avoid getting caught by the most possible ones of them. Alrighty. Pretty sure I'm going to bomb with grays, but just considering... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also get to that line. I can avoid that, so that line right there is probably the line of demarcation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe there too. Basically just trying to avoid getting... I want to develop the 2 squads while getting shot at by as few of these microcores as possible on the following turn. So, let's see. I'm okay getting shot at by one guy on height. I mean, I'd rather not, but like, it's not the worst outcome in the universe if that happens. I need to not get shot at by either of those back guys, though, that moved up. Okay. All right, we're going to go full self. Well, yeah, we just can't go very far here. Okay. Skywell, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. That one's going to get shot at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I can't go there. He's in range of too many things that can go back into the start zone. 1, 2. Yeah, this is such a turtley turn. Maybe I just totally no-op it. Yeah, I actually might just like max no-op this turn. Really weird. I'm gonna go there instead. That one's gonna get a shot no matter what happens. That one's gonna get a shot no matter what happens, so we can walk into his aura. I think same deal with him. Yeah, okay, Greys are going to do that, and then Swifties are going to mostly no-op, but I'll pivot a tiny bit. Okay, that's the Gray Spear's turn.
Okay.
Nope, I lied. He's in range. Road is good. All right, he's just gonna go there, and no, he'll stay there. That's the Gray Spear's turn. And then let's see.
Okay.
That does not work. That doesn't work very well either. That Swifty will come down there. That one will go there. Such a strange turn. Nope, he should be one back. All right, that's it. That's the turn. Very strange turn. I'm just trying to be out of range of many of these micros as I can. We're going to get shot at twice. If I did this right, we're going to get shot at twice, potentially. We're just trying to be like super slow early and then commit at the end of the game. The point of having the order marker 1 on Swifts was if I won initiative. If I won initiative, I wanted to be able to get the 8 Vark core bodies up onto max height as fast as possible to prevent micros from being able to get attacks of 3. Because attacks of 3 are the way that I lose Varks. Like the worst case scenarios here is taking like a lot of attacks of 3 into my dudes. Even if I'm on Shadow, I'd still rather just not give him attacks of 3. The math basically works out with when all you care about is doing a single wound. That extra attack dice is massive. I actually checked that earlier for Dark Claws because I was curious. 2v4 is better for me than a 3v6 is into the Dark Claws. Specifically because it affects the math, the way it affects the math of doing exactly one, or at least one wound, which is the only thing that matters for my army. So, curious to see what happens here. If I take 2 shots and lose 1 Vark, it's fine. If that happens, Arctos is going to be able to return fire on the following turn to anybody that took that shot, I think. Well, okay, not quite anybody. It could go around the south end and just take a single shot down there, but for the most part, we're looking to use Arctos now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd really like to try to get an opportunity to get a Vark pod on height into Maledrix before she gets activated. If remotely possible, I would love that. But that may not be possible. The good news is she can only get up to level 3 in one move. So even once, as long as I'm like out of her range, as soon as she moves up to height, I have the potential to then get Varks on height near her and try to blast her. Good. We'll see if it gets to that point. I mean, Micros could still solo my army if I'm not careful, or if I can't kill him for some reason. So it's not about me having height, because I don't get to have height on the Microcore. It's just about them not having height. Like, I'm fine taking the 3v2s into Micros. Those will get kills pretty quickly, even without me having height, but I just can't get them the third attack dice. Or I have to try to limit that third attack dice as much as freaking possible, just because it's so good. So we see a couple Micros step up. The way it's being laid out, it's looking like I'm going to have to take some 3v3s if I come in now. I may not, though. I may just, like, bump Arctos in. But if I don't come in now, I'm going to get shredded on Order Marker 3. If I don't come in now, I may have to put the Gray Spears on Shadow, just to try to keep them alive slightly better with 3v4s. But, I mean, if I lose, like, 3 Gray Spears before my Order Marker 3, it's just game over. So that's going to be a tough one. Oh, Micros are so good into Varks. But there's only 9 of them. So like the key here is to try to get them below a squad sooner rather than later. Like ideally around this initiative switch, we try to, wipe them. Well, not wipe them. We just have to kill, like, if we get an initiative switch here and come in on Order Marker 3, we have the potential to kill the vast majority of them. or at least like enough to where future order markers on them are far less safe and efficient than they otherwise would be. Man, I don't like this spot though. How many of his dudes can get up to max height is my next question. Like 5 height, max height being 5 height, because that's the only thing I can't block immediately.
All right, done.
Cool. Tis Grays. Yeah, so I could, at this point, I could get more aggressive. I can get, if I send in the Gray Spears here, I'm going to also be moving up the Dark Claws because I want to have the Dark Claw threat of being able to like hit a bunch of them if I lose. So that's option 1 is to move the Gray Spears pretty aggressively and then have the Dark Claws bond as well to get them up onto road to where they're able to get in and start, whacking dudes with the double attacks for any Vark's Gray Spears that die. It's order marker wise. If I knew I was going to lose initiative in round 1, I would have rather not had the order marker on Swifts, but I felt like, again, it was necessary for when I won initiative. But it is what it is. Our other option here is to move up Arctos a little bit and then just move up our Gray Spears a little bit. I don't love that option, though. I think I have to just get like really aggressive here to be able to contest these guys off the switch, even without Swift Fangs being in the picture. Yeah, I think it's just time to max contest. He gets 1 turn of attacks and hope that it doesn't go well. All right, I'm going to bond with Dark Claws. Let's see, that one's going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That one's going to go there. Where's this last one going to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, which I don't think he can get to. Yeah, he can't get there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send him there. Gray Spears are going to track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one up to there. That one up to there. That one up to there. Oh, howdy, Cody. Howdy.
Hey.
Let me see about line of sight from this spot. No, you'd have it from there. Not good then. And from there, you have it from there. I may be okay with that though. Probably shouldn't be. You're gonna get height, but at least I have shadow for it. Okay, gonna go with that. Basically just hoping to survive this 1 turn. If this one turn goes south for us, we lose the game. If this one turn goes badly for Kevin and we get the switch, we probably win the game. Pretty much how you have to play Varks. Just got to lean into it a lot. If no more than one Gray Spear dies here, we're in like really, really good spot. If 3 Gray Spears die here, we probably just lose. And that's okay. I don't think it's a great matchup for my army. And actually, let me change the lighting here. I think that's slightly better. I don't think it's a great matchup for my army. I'm going to take a few 3v3s here, and there was no way to avoid that. While also having upside for the initiative switch. Like, I could have just stayed turtled, but if I just stay turtled, then I don't have the upside for the initiative switch, and Kevin just slowly moves the whole army up, and eventually I get overrun as they still roll into the middle, past where they were already at. So I think I have to go for the initiative switch potential here. That's my thinking on the situation, at least. The biggest issue is that I need Gray Spears to survive. I need Gray Spears into both pieces of his army, unfortunately. Like, I need Gray Spears into the micros and Maladrix. Yeah, I know that the ninjas technically exist, but that's not the piece I'm worried about. If I lose to ninjas, whatever, there's only so much I can do about that. Like, I don't have a special attack. I just have to hope they miss the D20 when it matters. But Gray Spears are my best offensive potential into both the micros and Maladrix. Probably slightly more so into Maladrix, honestly, because I can get Gray Spears with Arctos, like Pod on Height, where I'm just like shipping attacks of 5 down, which is pretty incredible. But I have to get through the micros first. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have moved the Swift Fangs up a little bit more. I'm not sure. This is a good argument. I should have moved the Swift Fangs up more. We'll see. Depends. If I lose no dudes here, if like somehow I lose no dudes on this turn, I'm bonding with the Swift Fangs. Or rather, I should say, if I lose no Gray Spears. If I lose no Gray Spears, I'll bond with the Swift Fangs to get them up to where they're able to then do things on the order marker 1. Which is what I was hoping to do with my initial order markers by having them up in the first place, but I just didn't feel like I could do that once Kevin had so many micros on road after having lost it, after he won initiative and I lost it. I don't know. We'll see. Those are some broad thoughts on how I was approaching this, and we'll see what happens. Good dice would be good, Only so much we can hope for there. Skywell, you think this is the micros main? I've never seen this particular iteration of micros before. I gotta say, this is like 9 micros. That's not very many. However, it could well be enough into Varks. Yeah, okay. So Kevin's just going to take the best. Kevin's just going to prioritize getting good attacks then. Basically, the 2 options here were to like turtle or to try to prioritize taking the best possible attacks. Looks like we're going for attacks. That one is going to have the Gray Spear on the top right. Or top right, I don't know if I said that. On the top, like the far northernmost Gray Spear. That's going to be a 3v3 onto him. Swift Fangs have a chance to get Maladrix and like round 3 if it comes down to that. It's one potential backup plan. Arctos also has a chance to just like...
Sorry. Is this...
You're good. You're good. Take your time. I'm slow with Varks. I know.
Is this my starting position for the round?
No, it shouldn't. You moved. This guy moved twice.
He was back here, right?
Yeah, I think because you should only have 7 forward because this one moved twice and the rest of them all moved once. 4, 5. Well, wait, hang on. There's one. There might have been one. Did he move twice too? No, he didn't. I think you got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you should have one more forward then.
Yes, I couldn't remember if I moved this 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy was here, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that looks like 8 total moves. So that should be right then.
All right, I'm gonna color my guys here. Sorry.
Okay, all good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So otherwise, I will forget.
Just gotta hope we don't die here, right? If we lose 1 Gray Spear, I'll bond with Arctos. So if we lose 1 Gray Spear, I'll bond with...
Can you see that Gray Spear?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident he can see that one. That being said, there's some interesting decisions because if he puts more micros up on height like he may want to, then doing so allows Dark Claws to come in and potentially hit them harder. That's intriguing. He might be going for Dark Claws instead of Grays then with that move. But if he doesn't get that Dark Claw on Shadow, he's going to do some damage if he kills any Gray Spears. But I really feel like that move is playing to not go for Gray Spears and instead go for the Dark Claws. Because if you're going for Grays, you're going to take all 4 shots into Grays and trying to get 3 of them. Because if you get 3 of them, then you win. It's interesting. I don't think I hate trading Dark Claws for keeping Gray Spears alive, if that's what it comes to. It would certainly make my decisions next turn easier. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but it would make my decisions a little bit easier because if he doesn't target Grays, I'm bonding with Swifts 100% to get him up, and then taking my attacks with Grays. Having the order marker, and then being able to go 1X Swift, 2/3 Gray the following round, which is your ideal order marker distribution for the Vark army to have the best shot at doing offensive damage. Because then you go and engage everything with the Swift Fangs and force them on order marker 1 and force them to deal with the Swifties before they can shoot at the Gray Spears, who are then ideally alive for order markers 2 and 3. But Dark Claws are quite potentially powerful as well. Into like anytime if I can get 2 attacks with the Dark Claws into these guys, it's amazing because they're going to be 4v2s or 5v3s. Not 5 from height, but 5 because Dark Claws get +1 attack when attacking a Shadow figure. And that doesn't get negated by the Microcore's hard target's power. Just the height part.
I feel good about that one too, right? From there to there.
Yeah, I would think so. Those are big guys.
Okay, those are going to be my 3 moves, and I'll save a heavy weapons.
Okay.
Where you might be asking.
I was wondering, but I don't have to decide that one. I get to just discover it.
Don't want to bring him up though.
Welcome in, Gooserno93. Live Heroscape during my lunch break. What a time to... Yeah, there you go. Sounds like... Well, I don't know what time it is. I'm not even going to hazard a guess as to what time zone that corresponds to. But indeed, welcome. This is going to be a bloody next... This is like... Nothing's happened yet. The next 2 or 3 turns are going to be like hella bloody in this game. Because I'm coming in. And Kevin's shooting now, and then I'm coming in with everything. Hey, Max. Welcome in. Skywell Mountain Time. Okay. Seems reasonable. That would be... What is that Mountain Time then? 1:30, I think, right now, Mountain Time? If I did my time zones right. Seems right, because it's 3:30 where I'm at in Eastern Time. Wish my Varks luck here, y'all. You're going to need some defense. This is the turn for defense. Yeah, again, it's going to depend on what we can do with the guys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that's actually what I'm going to do. So first thing I'm going to do is shoot down that bark on the Shadow.
Okay. Oh, that's a painful way to start this off. Okay. Central Time. Okay.
So
There. Now I know.
can't cry about him dying
Nice.
so quickly. Where do I want to target these?
I mean, I'll put it back if you want to shoot at it some more.
He can only see him, so I guess I'll take that shot.
Fair enough. You have height there, right? If it matters. It didn't matter, but I think you had height there.
You're right. That's how confident I am throwing away attack dice.
Well, you did. To be fair, you didn't need them. Maybe you just save it for later when they're gonna matter.
Okay. This just
Yep.
doing the only attacks I can do. Heavy weapons there.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
This is going about like the last time I played Varks into you.
Okay. Well, this time I'm leaving Gray Spears alive, so that was my error. 3v4. That's a 3v4.
Well, this is the worst case scenario. Oh well, can't do much about it. Can't block the 3v6s, can't block the 2v3s, 4v3s auto kill.
I should probably do the 3v4 down on that Gray Spear. Right. Yes. Okay. 3v4 down the Gray Spear.
Okay.
Wow, man. I know you pissed off this morning.
Oof. Could have gone better. Could have gone better. All right. What the hell? What's the hell?
I know what you mean, man. I should have done 4 targets on Gray Spear. So.
Would have put me out of my misery faster, at least. What do I do here? Oh, I think I can only get 1 attack no matter what I bond with, unless it's swift and then it's 0. May have to stop running Varks for a while after these massacres. All right, we're gonna bomb the Swift Fangs. I think that's necessary, even though I don't get the attacks now. I think I have to bypass a single attack for this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where can I get Swifties up to? That's the one that I target on the attack. Bring him up to there. He can get to there. So he would go to there on the next turn. He would go to there on the next turn. I need to probably engage those 2 spots as well on the next turn. So how do I set that up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That Swifty up to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Nope, because he needs to get to that spot, so that doesn't work at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't know why I'm being cautious. I have to get the switch anyways to have any chance at all. So just throw him up the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, whatever. I don't think it matters. I don't think optimizing this matters a ton. If I don't get the switch, I'll lose anyways. All right, Swift sees that, and then this 1 Gray Spear is going to take his shot somewhere. Actually going to put him all the way over to there. Because they don't get to use ladders, so he has to stage a little bit better. And we'll take the 3v2. Okay, well, it's going around at least. Skulls are the modicum. Well, we can't use grays anymore, unfortunately. Okay, so what's our optimal outcome here is we win initiative. Swifties, we bond with Arctos to get them up. Swifties come in and bash. And then Swifties have a good turn on defense. That's kind of it, right? Only question is if there's any merit to putting order markers anywhere but Swift Fang next round. I actually could see putting one on Gray Spears. It kind of seems crazy, but I could see putting the 3 on Gray Spears here. Like praying that he doesn't think it's real. Thinking that Swifties die, because Swifties are going to be going in and engaging them all. Again, we're just assuming best case scenario because that's the only scenario that's relevant. We're dead in all the other ones. Certainly the 1 and the 2 on Swift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, the big issue with having the 3 on the Gray Spear is he doesn't get to hit anything fun, and even if it's on him, like he's not going to be useful into Maledrix. So if I'm going to hedge, I think it's better to hedge onto the Dark Claws. But it's going to be tough to use them too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That Dark Claw could go in and engage 3 dudes on his first move if they're alive. Trying to think about having that last order marker on Dark Claws versus the Swifties. I think I'm not going to be getting 4 attacks no matter what by that point in time, so I actually kind of like putting it on the Dark Claws. Where the upside is that, like, I don't know, the Swifties all die. Yeah, I'm torn on it, but I'm going to go with that. I don't know if that's right or not. Cool. I'm set.
Okay.
Plan B is not looking better than Plan A. Go for it. Oh, that's an L. That's an L. Nothing we can do about it. We lose now. It's over.
I trust in your Plan C, though.
I do not. I do not. Plan B did not involve having a Plan C in this case. Well, I guess Plan C is you miss all 4 of these attacks, but beyond that.
Okay, so all your Swift Fangs are on level 3.
Yeah, Swifties are all on level... Swifties and Dark Claws are all on level 3, and the Gray Spear's on 4.
Yep, okay.
Yes, my chat is informing me that Plan C is to roll really good defense. So I guess that's Plan C. We'll go with that. Yeah, I mean, aside from just having a turn where Kevin doesn't kill more than one thing, because actually, if Kevin kills 1 Swift Fang here, it's actually decent. Like, killing exactly 1 is fine, because then I bond with the Dark Claws, and they come in and they just, like, I get a second kill. Or I have the potential to get 5 kills all of a sudden. But, I mean, realistically, we're just going to lose our Swift Fangs in this situation. And lose the game. It'd be funny if I lost 4 more Varks here. I'm actually part of me is rooting for that. Just like put me out of my misery. Kill all 4 Swift Fangs here, and I can just concede. Because yeah, that's a GG's. 10 ways from Sunday. I don't think that's a real phrase. I don't know if that's a real phrase or not. I might have just hallucinated that. Yeah, I don't know. If there's a better way to approach this game, I don't know what it is. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but I don't see it if it does exist. When Varks are outranged by a common squad, they just kind of have to charge in and go for him usually. These glyphs weren't helpful, so there was no benefit to like playing for one side of the glyphs over the other, really. I mean, I guess I could have opened twins, but I think it's terrible because I think Kevin can just ignore the twins and shoot down on Great Varks in the start zone. Just kill all the Grey Spears, and then Maladrix has a good endgame no matter what.
Sorry, I feel so bad taking so long on that.
Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna block all 4 of them, so I'm not. I got nothing to complain about.
So positioning is going to be very important. Yeah.
I sure hope it does. I sure hope so.
If I want to give up the heavy weapons there. You just stay back and take 3s. Get an 8 anyway. They want
Oh, whoopsies, that was not supposed to show up there.
dark claws. I don't.
I never know which monitor Windows is going to put new things on. I wish it didn't put them on that monitor. Let's see if that puts that one on the same monitor. Oh, good. It did not. I mean, yeah. Only thing here is a miracle where we block all at least 3 of these attacks. If we lose 2 guys, we'll play it out. If we lose 3, we'll play it out anyways. We'll play, unless we lose all 4. Unless we lose the order markers, we'll play it out for now. If we lose the order markers, we can just call it like total G's. There's no coming back from that one. Well, after we lose this one, we'll be mostly playing on War League. So yeah, future plans. While we wait to die here, future plans. Tomorrow is going to be a triple header stream of War League games. My team, sponsored by .org, is down 0-2 in our week round matchup. So we have to win all 3 remaining games to win the week, and we are playing all 3 of those tomorrow. It's gonna be a triple stream. First game is going to be me playing against Bible Man at noon Eastern time. I have Q9, 5 Cutters, and AOA Raylan, and I'm playing against 3 squads of 4, 3 squads of Knights, and Gilbert. Should be a good one. I think that's a very good matchup for me, army-wise. And then we've got my other 2 teammates' games who are remaining, also are going to come up later that day. Hush That Fuss is playing... Shoot. I don't remember who Hush is playing, sorry. Hush is playing later that day. I think 7:30 Eastern, or something like that. And then IHA and Mike OAO are playing at night sometime. I hope it doesn't overlap with the Hush game, but we'll see. If it does overlap with the Hush game, I'll try and pull both up at the same time. If it doesn't, I'll stream both of them in their entirety. But
Yeah, I think that's what
it's coming up tomorrow, so more content.
Okay, final answer. I guess we'll start.
So no heavy weapons then this turn?
Correct.
Go, okay. Ready.
Okay. All right. Tacking down from the back there on that Swift Fang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See. Plan C is going well.
Well, I'm gonna need the second half of Plan C, right? Yeah. Well, you know, the first half of it. The first half of it did work. All right. Do we have any more magical blocks in us? Skywell, not when I get to play them into 4th Mass. No. I'll take Q9 cutters into 4th Mass all day, every day. Let's go. I like it. Also, I'm really proud of that army for that. I think AoE Raylan is like a really cool tech there. It wasn't my idea. It was one of my teammates' ideas. I don't remember who. Sorry. Whoever it was, sorry. It was not my idea originally, though, but I do love the combo because the way AoE Raylan improves the cutters into melee a lot.
Check that one first. Swift Fang.
Okay. All right, Plan C.
And then the last. Think I do. Because I'm 4. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think I'd rather have him die. Okay. And then the Swift Fang up top.
Come on, buddy. You can do this. All right. Good job. Good job. All right. Plan C is not as bad as I thought it was. Okay. Only question is now, is it Arctos or Dark Claws? I don't think you gave me a double attack anywhere. Did you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not without an LEA that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, not without an LEA that direction. Could get to there. Those attacks are going to be attack of 4 anyways. Probably bring up Arctos then. Given that, where's the Swift Fangs all going to go to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arctos isn't going to be able to boost a Swift Fang no matter where he goes to, though. It's a little bit unfortunate. So then which one would I rather kill? Probably that guy still. Yeah, I think he's the most juicy target. Try to get him out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're going to bomb with Arctos and bring him up to here and take the 4v3 up into this friend.
Okay.
All right, Plan C for the win, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, he can't get there. Okay, this is the only one that can get there, and I absolutely have to have somebody get there, so we're going to do it with him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. That one could refill to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I can prevent that from happening, unfortunately. I want to leave those guys stuck to try to hope that... well, one of those is going to take a 4, though. Maybe one of them takes the 4 instead. No, I think we just have to hope that those miss him every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's as far as I can get there. I need to get to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, gonna go with that. This 4v3 first. Okay. Same guy. Plan C is looking more like Plan A and B did. That one. Okay.
This one, right?
Yeah, back one. Okay. just have to block everything from here on out. Like, there's nothing to other than just hoping we block everything. I mean, we've lost. Like, in practice, we've lost. But there's a world where we block everything on this next turn and then get the next initiative switch and put a lot of wounds on Maladrix. So, you know. There's a decent shot. So, like, if everything goes right here, there's a decent shot I bond with Arctos again next turn. Because I need to move Arctos twice before I can get a heighted shot down on Mal. And Arctos is going to have to get height down on Mal in order to have any shot at all. Okay. My Varks are envious of ladder usage.
Ladder envy. Okay, I guess no other movements.
Okay.
I think that's correct. So we'll attack that Swift. Okay. Attack down on him again. We'll attack down on that one on the third attack. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
And then heavy weapon.
Yep. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. It's got to be an Arctos bond here, right? Well, is there anywhere that Dark Claws can get fun to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, can't get around to there. 1, 2, 3. I'd have to walk through my own dude. Yep, nothing fun Dark Claws can do. So we'll bond with Arctos. He probably just goes to the obvious spot next to the two of them. Is there any merit elsewhere? Probably not. Our hope here is to kill as many. Well, your 3 is on either Maladrix or Micros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of range of that. 1, 2. Okay, out of range of all of them with where I'm at. Yep, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't get there. That's funny. If I can't get there, would I rather have even ground or just boost the one dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably still rather boost the one dude. So we attack that one with Arctos. Yep. Okay. 2, 3. Arctos will move up to here. And he's going to attack the middle microcore here for a 4v3. That's Swift Fang as well. Actually, oof. I didn't count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't catch him with one of those. So I'll pop that Swift Fang up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one's safe where he is. And the last one's going to stay where he is. Okay, that's all the moves. We'll take this 3v2 on height first. Nope. Okay. I have Arctos here for a 3v3.
Should be 4v3, right?
Oh, yeah. Right. Duh. Thank you. That's what I said the first half of the sentence, and then I didn't add the extra dice in for some reason. Nice. Alrighty. And then which one do I want more? That one's stuck on even ground. He could refill there. That one couldn't refill the other spot. It at least forces you to not take heavy weapons there. Pretty unsure. I'm going to go for this one, though. 3v3. 3v2. 3v2. Okay. Didn't get him below a squad of activations, unfortunately. Also, this is where me having my 3 on Dark Claws is looking like a real fool. Oh, me having my 3 on Dark Claws is looking like such a fool. I can't attack these guys at all because it's on Darks. It's so funny. But I can get the Dark Claws in. The Dark Claws will get attacks just on the heavy weapon dudes. I like this hedge by Kevin here. If everything went well, then you'd won the game by this order marker, and so it didn't matter. And if everything went badly, then it meant I won initiative and killed a bunch of microcore. So even though it ended up like probably not being where he wanted the order marker, in hindsight, I think this hedge just makes sense. Gray order marker would have been baller. So Sky, I thought about that. I considered the gray order marker for order marker 3, but the problem actually was that the gray spear where he was at couldn't hit Maledrix from height, which limited the benefit of that play considerably. That was the specific reason why I didn't go with that. I did actually consider that one, but yeah, if he'd been like closer to the action, I would have put it on him to have the upside on Mal. But what we're going to do here is we're going to have Arctos hit Mal, and then the Dark Claws are going to hit the two. Oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I got one more honor guard to move, but not now. I'm assuming one orientation is okay there.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, whichever one. One of them should be right. I love the design of that card too so much. I wish the sculpt wasn't so trash.
Okay. Done.
Well, I don't know why I did this, but it's on Dark Claws.
Well, you probably didn't think you'd only lose one Swift.
I definitely didn't think I'd have 3 Swift Fangs left. So what do we do here though? It is intriguing. Probably going to be an Arctos Bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that one goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one goes to one of those 2 spots. I can figure it out later. It doesn't matter for now. So Arctos is there. He boosts that 1 Dark Claw, which is nice. I'm going to guess that Maledrix can't fit on any of the 4 height spots on this map. Like anything next to the castles?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I actually think she might be able to fit on the 5 hexes. I think there's a chance, based on the one exchange Doc had from Vichys, there's a chance she can fit up on the 5 heights next to the rock outcrop in one orientation, but I think the 4s are all out of the picture. Yes, we're going to do it like this then. Arctos is going to bond and go there, and then it's probably Maledrix. She's on level 3? Yeah, she's on level 3. Does seem like it should be Maledrix. Let's see if he's there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. He can actually get to that. Okay, that's actually kind of intriguing. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that and hit Maledrix. So 5v whatever. It's like 5v5. Is she 5 defense?
Yep.
Ooh. Wowzers. Okay. This Dark Claw uses the road to get there. I think he goes that far. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and that one goes up to there. I'll take that attack first for a 4v3. And then this other one has Arctos for a 5v3. Well, somehow this is actually a game. All right.
Plan C.
Plan C. I had no faith in Plan C. I should have had faith in Plan C. All right. Order markers. Yeah, Plan C. Plan C is looking good, Max. I don't know how I'm still alive in this game, but somehow we're alive. Order marker wise, I think we just go 1 on Swift. So 1's got to be on Swift. We can't lose the order marker. Similar question to before is like, how much do we hedge? 1 is always Swift. If we get this switch, I think we're like ahead somehow, which is absurd. Kevin probably, actually, I need to look up the movement on ninjas. I don't know my ninjas nearly as well as I should. 6 move, Ghost Walk. 6 move, Ghost Walk. Cool. Okay. As long as I stay out of the way of that. I think he probably just has to go all in Maledrix and hope to win initiative. I think both of us have to set our order markers hoping we win initiative here. I mean, it's again just like how many do we put on Swift Fangs? I'm going to lose a Swift Fang after the first turn. If I lose a Swift Fang after the first turn, I think 3's on Darks because I can keep a Dark safe. Ninjas are... Look, Max, if this game comes down to ninjas, I'm going to be really happy. It means I still, got there. Also, ninjas I don't think are going to be as great into the twins. Maybe. I think the twins are fine there, but we'll see. I'd love for it to come down to that. Ooh, actually, this could be a spot for a Grey Spear Order Marker 3. I actually kind of like the Grey Spear Order Marker 3 with an X on the Dark Claws. So if we lose initiative, what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maladrix goes there, probably. I guess the question is, like, should the Order Marker 2 be on Darks or Swifts then? Maybe Darks. Darks are better at that point in time. Because I'm going to lose a Swift Fang. Problem is I'm announcing... Well, it doesn't look like it. I think it actually looks like my 1 and 2 are on Swift. And my 3 is on either of one of the other 2s. High frequency. So we're going to go with this. And then just try to keep everything alive. Okay. Wow. Plan C. 3 on Mal. All right. Question is Arctos or Dark Claw bonding here. I think we have to go for... Well, that's interesting. If I bonded with Dark Claws, I can only get one of them in. I think it's Arctos, because Arctos can scoot one spot further forward, and then we can engage Maladrix in place. What's the bonding order of Maladrix? I never remember that. The Festering go first. The Festering go first. The Festering go first. So our options here are to like try to pound Maladrix or to try to pound the Festering. Festering are pretty good into Varks, unfortunately. But Dark Claws are also the best way to kill them quickly. Like, if I could kill all of the Festering Honor Guard here, the merits of that. I would leave that Dark Claw back, I think. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send that one in maybe to hit Maladrix. No, I think I'd rather send a Swift Fang in there. Mal's already taken so many wounds as the thing here that I think I'm better off going for this the stupid little ankle biters. Okay. All right, I'm going to bond with Dark Claws here, which, well, yeah, I think I'm going to bond with Dark Claws here.
Okay.
Let's send that one down to this shadow spot here. And bring that other one up to there. Let me just make sure of where I know where all the Swifties are going to go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's the plan. This Dark Claw is going to double attack that one first, where you have height 4v3 or 4v4. 4v4, because they have 3 defense. 4v4. Jesus. The other one? Wait, that one was just 3 defense, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just rolling.
Okay. So I'm gonna send a Swift Fang there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This Swift Fang will come into there. This Swift Fang will go to there. Maladrix. Let's go to there with the last Swifty and just go for the dudes. All right. We'll do the bottom one first, 4v3. This one on the top, 4v3. And then the last one, 4v3. I'm in shock. Wow. Ow, how has this been a comeback for the ages? The reason I did it that way is I was trying to make it so that I couldn't lose my order marker 2. I was afraid of little ankle biters taking LEAs to go and catch my Dark Claws to try to burn an order marker, thinking that that was the only way to win the game.
Fit in some orientation here. Said no on the 4s. So I guess I wouldn't see why it'd be any different.
I don't think so. I think her legs are going to run into the castles. I think anything that's next to 2 castle spots is going to be tough to fit legs. Plan C. Holy hell, Plan C is the champ in this one. Chat, you were right. Plan C. I had no idea. Wow. I'm just going to be in shock on this one for a while. I'm owed some dirty karma after the way this one played out. That's for damn sure. In terms of winning the game here, we have to focus on killing Maladrix first, because that's where the order markers are. And then once we get Maladrix, we got to start taking ninja shots. Ninjas are the way that we lose this, ninjas are the way that bad things happen to us in this game at this point in time. Like, I think twins just pretty much always beat the 2 micros. At least at 7 range, because at 7 range I can prevent getting heavy weaponed unless I get an initiative switched. Although on the flip side, actually, no, I'm wrong. I should be going for Wannick. If I can kill Maladrix and both of the heavy weaponers, I can take Wannick and then start Wannicking the ninjas. Right, guy. It's games like this where you have to watch and think, where did Kevindola? I don't think he did. I think he just got like truly abysmal dice in round 2. And then losing initiative in round 3. Like, if Kevin wins initiative here, Maladrix and the Festering Honor Guard just obliterate me. Like, everything possible went... Well, aside from losing initiative... Actually, losing initiative in round 2 actually benefited me because he didn't get kills. He only got the 1 kill, and then I was able to Arctos and get the Arctos kill anyways. Like, he didn't change it. Like, everything from after the dice off in round 2, everything from that point forward has gone my way. Like, literally every outcome. It's been kind of absurd. He had 2 turns of basically killing... He had 2 turns where he killed 1 Swift Fang.
Hello?
Yep, sorry, I was muted. What was the question?
No question. I'm taking an LEA.
Okay. Set on the LEA?
Yep.
Okay. Jeez.
Right, attacking the Gray Sphere.
Yep.
Dark Claw.
Mm-hmm. It was on them, but I still have one of them. I think I bond with Arctos here. No, right, guy. No, I'm not saying that at all. I think I also played it reasonably well. I'm just saying I got absurdly stupid luck in round 1, bad luck, and then Kevin got absurdly stupid bad luck from round 2 and round 3. Yeah, I'm going to bomb with Arctos here. I'm going to shift Arctos 1 spot forward and take the attack on Mal.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, I think we need to go to my plan C.
That's fair. I hope your plan C is as good as mine was, and then we can get this. But oof, I don't. Yeah. Ninjas are a reasonable plan C though. Which one do I want more? Let's go for here. Yeah, because that's not next to height. We'll go there and take the 4v2.
Okay. Dead. Alright, your turn.
Well, this one's hedged maximally. You have one on the ninjas potentially. I can't get the attack off though, so 1, 2. He's just gonna go take Wannick. All right, bond with Swift Fangs first, and then we'll use him for later. Where do we do this at? How do ninjas work? 3 defense plus 12 or higher, I think.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, 3 defense plus 12 or higher. Ghost Walk, so no benefits to engaging them maximally. Yep, I think that's our best shot. Okay, gonna send this one to there. This one to there. And this one to there. I will start with attacking that ninja. Okay. I'm gonna go for the micro next. And then the ninja. Okay, the Gray Spear is going to track and go to Wannick. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm saying skill and wow. All right. Rolling. Oops, no, it's the wrong sign. Rolling for Wannick. No more Gray Spear order markers because he's staying there forever. One's going to be on the Swift. They can't die in a single order marker. And then after that, I'm actually just going to go Arctos. Well, maybe we put a second one on Swifts. I'm going to put an X on the Dark. And then just go Arctos. I think losing order markers is the worst outcome. All we care about is Wannick. Okay. And we'll just stay up. We'll just stay where we are with Arctos. Bomb with Arctos and stay there, and hit that ninja. Okay. I can't double engage them, so it really doesn't matter how I do this. All right, we'll do it like that. We'll start with this ninja. There we go. The reason I put those other more order markers on Arctos is because the only thing I care about here is Wanik. I mean, I'm going to try and kill ninjas other ways, but Wanik is the way to get to bypass their shenanigans. So I wanted to have it on the hero to be able to retake the Wanik if needed. All right, one more shot then on the other one. Do that one. So now Wanik wins the game. I have no idea how the hell I won this game after that round one. I mean, I think like the way it played out was like if Kevin has a bad attack on round one, order marker 3, and then I just get the switch and kill everything, it's great for me. But you're gonna get to the Grace. You're gonna get to that guy no matter what. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. I'll swing Arctos over to this side and take the attack. Damn.
All right, good game.
GG's.
Well, blowout win for the Varks.
That is not what I was expecting. Yeah, I'm not sure how that comeback happened after that first turn, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, I got 1 kill and 8 attacks of 3 or 4 on 3, and then
Yeah.
you only killed 1 in the turn 1, I think, but then you just went through everything. And Mal died in 2 attacks. 2 attacks and a
Yeah, the first Arctos shot on Mal being a good one was massive because I didn't have to target her after that. It let me target the little bug dudes much more freely. But I mean, yeah, like I mean those micro shots in round 2 should just win the game, and then somehow they didn't kill. 1 for 8 off of those was pretty rough. And then they just I don't know. Grey Spears stuck Swift Fang's godly apparently.
yeah, I mean, I hit 4 for 4 in the first round of attack, so maybe finishing 5 for 12 is
still crazy, under. It's still low. They were almost all from height. They were like, I think almost all. Maybe you had 1 or 2 that weren't heighted or heavy weapons, but like they're mostly just attacks of 3 or better. Yeah. Oh, I mean, take luck when I can get it.
Yeah, maybe I should have put OM3 on ninjas on the previous turn, but I thought
it's tough to make that hedge though with Wanik on the map because there's so much less good with Wanik than without it.
I had 5. At the time I made the decision, I had 5 honor guards, so I was
I like.
Okay, well, even if I lose,
I like the order markers on. I think I like having it on Mal. I think that you just play for winning initiative. Like both of us, I think both of us just have to set our order markers, hoping we win initiative in that round. Like for both if whoever lost initiative there was probably going to get shredded by the other, like either 7 attacks from you, or 5 attacks from me. And then I somehow killed all 5 of them.
I don't know was that I guess second round when Mal was 0-3, and it's always tough because it's like if you win initiative and you're pressing on me, it looks good, but then I won initiative and I still would have had quality microcorp attacks.
I mentioned this on stream earlier when I was muted. I liked that decision too. I think most of the time when you win initiative, you've won the game already before order marker 3, so it doesn't matter. Like when you win initiative, as long as you just don't do go 1 for 8, like what happened into the Swift Fangs, like it's over and it doesn't matter. So like it felt like I don't know. I was expecting the 3 to be on Mal at that point in time too, because it felt like a good hedge for when things go badly, and then when they go well, it was irrelevant. But obviously that didn't play. It didn't play out that way. But like that's by far the most probable spot, like way to reach that point. I think.
Yeah, because I won the initiative, but didn't get any
kills.
Significant kills, and then on top of that, your hit on Mal was super strong. So
I think that's the only combo where you'd like to have had the 3 on the micros, is specifically when that happens, because then I've only had 2 turns to attack them instead of 3, and also the game somehow isn't already over. But I don't know, playing for that low frequency doesn't seem right. Anyways, even though it happened.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. Kind of a weird game. Wasn't a lot of back and forth. It was just strong one way and then strong the other.
Indeed. Alrighty, I should get back and try to get some more work done today.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, good luck next round.
Thanks. You too. See you. Wowzers. I don't know how that happened. How did I win that game? I mean, I understand how I won the game, but like, man, I don't know. I swear I thought I was dead. I thought it was over. I thought when I lost round 2 initiative, the game was just over. And then somehow it wasn't. We take those. Lesson? This is why you play for your outs. Occasionally they come through and bink. I still like my order. I still like my order marker choices on Varks throughout the whole game. A few of them looked really funky and didn't work with the way that the initiatives had flip-flopped, but I think that I like them still in the higher hierarchy. Like, I really don't like having the one on Swift Fangs when I lose initiative in round 1, but it's like so good when I win initiative because when I win initiative in round 1, the Swift Fangs and the Grayspears collectively get up to max height first, and then it doesn't matter who he attacks. With his attacks from the micros, they're going to be 2v4s. They're pretty unlikely to get more than 1 to 2 kills per turn, and I get to bond with whomever I want and then just start taking really good attacks in on them from that point forward. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow we pulled it off. We'll take it. Again, if you're still sticking around, tomorrow is going to be a triple stream day. War League games 3, 4, and 5 of 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 5 of our matchup in week 1 with sponsored by.org versus whatever Titus's team name is. Oh, I'm sure it's Knight of something. Like Knight Squires, I don't know. There's going to be a Knight in the team name, whatever it is. And yeah, we'll go with that. The first one tomorrow is going to be at noon, so another daytime stream, and then 2 games in the evening as well. So if you want some more Heroscape content tomorrow, look